We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Cecilia Braekhus. She's 5'7", with a reach of 66.9 inches. And standing across from her, Jessica McCaskill, fighting as a welterweight, tipping the scales at 145 pounds. She's 5'6" tall with a reach of almost 69 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
The First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Braekhus, one of the most decorated athletes in the history of the sport. Jessica McCaskill, quite simply, one of the best fighters in the world today.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, known as the First Lady of Boxing, Cecilia Braekhus. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Chicago, Illinois, an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, introducing Jessica McCaskill.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. These two women have already fought twice before for the undisputed welterweight and Ring Magazine titles. McCaskill got Braekhus both times.
Chance for redemption is important, very important. She has to fight smart, she has to fight harder. Because why? McCaskill is one tough fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Missing with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Braekhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Braekhus in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm that notch above.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Braekhus in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Don't think about each shot one.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. pretty close. Did you see that? Oh, McCaskill. Jessica McCaskill is down. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
A straight right just misses. It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Do you not know about that? So we can think about the defense and
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat, and Braekhus just got caught. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Cecilia Braekhus seeing stars. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And Cecilia Braekhus now on the brink. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Braekhus in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know what?
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Missing with that right hook. Looking to land the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Braekhus in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here comes round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
She can't find a home for that jab. Straight right just misses. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. No, we don't see. Hold that thought. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. Talk about Braekhus in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Don't think about each shot one at a time. We need to set.
And there's the bell for round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Just misses with that uppercut. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
A perfect counter lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Gotta let your... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.